Let's see when Barca will make the official bid, what kind of new bid Chelsea will do in the coming days, what the player will decide with Xavi pushing him, and so Kounde could be a new Raphinha case on the market. Hey guys, welcome back on the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to update you on the transfer market, and today guys we jump into discussions on two center backs, and not only, because Jules Kounde is one of the most discussed players on the market right now, and so let's jump into it together. And so guys, many of you asking me about this French centre-back who was one step away from joining Chelsea last summer, has always been high in Chelsea list with Thomas Tuchel, who knows the player so well, likes the player, and same was for Marina Granovskaya, part of Chelsea board till a few weeks ago. So last summer between Sevilla and Chelsea the agreement was really close, and then the deal collapsed in the final weeks of the transfer market. And now what's going on, guys? My feeling is that we are in front of another kind of Raphinha situation. Do you remember, guys, a few weeks ago Chelsea reached an agreement with Leeds for Raphinha, but then the player wanted to join Barcelona, and there was a big battle for 2 weeks. It was not an easy one. So battle Barcelona, Chelsea for Raphinha. And then now, new battle, Barcelona, Chelsea for Jules Kounde. What's going on, guys? Chelsea submitted an opening verbal proposal during a Monday night. The proposal was around 50 million plus add-ons, around 55, 57 total package for Kounde. Sevilla said no to this proposal because they want around 65 million euros for Jules Kounde. The release clause is 80, but they would be prepared, I'm told, to accept 65 million for Jules Kounde. And so this has been the message to Chelsea. They have to pay 65 if they want to sign him. So Chelsea are still working on it. They are prepared to push again and to try again for Jules Kounde with Sevilla, but also they are discussing with the player on personal terms. So Kounde is discussing with Chelsea, is discussing a potential contract, salary, and all the details. But at the same point, Barcelona are really strong on player side because the player has been really tempted by Barca for a long time. Xavi called him many times, so Barcelona are pushing for Jules Kounde as the next big target on the market after Lewandowski, Raphinha, Kessie and Christensen. So Barcelona are on it on player side. They are working to reach an agreement with Jules Kounde on the personal terms. At the moment, Kounde is speaking with both clubs, Chelsea and Barcelona, but Barca are pushing on the player and Chelsea are pushing on Sevilla. So Chelsea bid, the opening one, the verbal one, has been turned down, but Chelsea want to be back on this deal because they want to sign two centre-backs with Kounde, with Kimpembe, always in the list, and not only them, because in case it collapses, let's keep an eye on other players. They love Gvardiol, for example, who was also on Manchester City list, but then they decided to keep Ake, and so City are out of the race for centre-backs, and so he could be an option for Chelsea, but it's not an easy one because Leipzig want to keep Gvardiol, and for Barcelona, the name is Kounde. They want Kounde, they consider Kounde a priority, so they are working on player side to reach an agreement with Kounde and to find then a solution with Sevilla. But as of now, Sevilla have still not received an official bid from Barcelona for Kounde. So it really reminds of the Raphinha situation, but in this case the player is speaking with both clubs, so the situation is absolutely open. It's a battle between Chelsea and Barcelona. So let's see when Barca will make the official bid, what kind of new bid Chelsea will do in the coming days, what the player will decide with Xavi pushing him, and so Kounde could be a new Raphinha case on the market. Let me say on Barcelona, guys, as many of you are asking me about Bernardo Silva, that as I mentioned to you if you're following me 1 month ago, Bernardo Silva is the obsession for Xavi. He loves Bernardo Silva. He considers Bernardo Silva perfect for a Barcelona project. He's still in the list, but there is a big but, guys. First point, Man City want to keep Bernardo Silva, so it's not going to be an easy negotiation. They know that the player would be tempted by Barca, but it's not going to be an easy negotiation. It's not a negotiation as of today. So Man City and Barcelona are not negotiating. The player is aware of the interest of Barcelona, but there is still no talk because this deal depends on Frenkie de Jong. This Bernardo deal could be concrete only in case Frenkie de Jong joins Manchester United. This is the only way, and at the moment Frenkie is still giving no green light to Manchester United. So we have to see what happens with Frenkie to understand more on Bernardo Silva. And then, guys, news of the day in Italy, in Serie A, top centre-back, trust me, remember the name, Bremer, playing for Torino after having an agreement with Inter for many months on personal terms, now joins Juventus. Juventus jumped into it after closing Matthijs de Ligt deal with Bayern. They will spend 40 million euros plus 7 million euros in add-ons for Bremer. They have an agreement with Torino with the player for 5 million euros, more than 5 million euros net salary per season, and so Bremer is not going to Inter, he's going to Juventus. It's a big here we go in Serie A, and let's see what's next for Kounde, Bernardo and more. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on these transfer stories, many things happening. Where do you see Kounde's future, Chelsea or Barcelona? How do you think of the situation of Bernardo Silva, Bremer? Let me know here in the comments. Remember to subscribe to the channel guys, turn on the notification bell so you're not gonna miss any video like this video, and see you soon with Fabrizio. Ciao!